Hello, my name is Diego Navarrete. This is my Teach One video for Health Information's 360. I will teach you how to effectively use OpenEMR. EMR is an electronic medical record. OpenEMR is the application that is web-based and open source. It supports operating systems like Linux, Windows, BSD, and Mac OS. It comes with a bunch of features that help healthcare workers, like allowing them to edit patients' demographics, helps with scheduling, and handling prescriptions. It also allows for the patient to see their information through the patient portal and also edit it, like adding their billing information and also getting their insurance confirmed. This is an application which I consider to be an all-rounder because it effectively serves not only the healthcare professional, but also their patient. In this demonstration, I will do three things. I will find the patient, and then I will insert the information required for that patient. I will edit the demographics. I will add a note and a reminder. Unfortunately, I will not be able to add any medical problems or medication, but I will explain how to do so. I will remove any information that I have put. Before I begin, I have to first say one thing. Unfortunately, the servers for OpenEMR are closed. I don't know why, but I cannot change that. So I will be using my original assignment from my OpenEMR assignment. I will be using the images, but I will explain how I did each step to better show how to do it. This is Bob Jones. I did Bob Jones in my first assignment. How do you find a patient? Well, you go to patients and then you find whoever's there. I looked up Bob Jones and he came up. It allows you and it gives you the prompt to edit their medical record. And once you press that prompt, it brings you to the dashboard. Right here, we have not a lot of information about him. We barely have any messages, not a lot of reminders. It doesn't seem we have any billing or insurance. But I add some. First things first. I make sure to add that he identifies as a male and that his sexual orientation is bisexual. Not important, but assuming the patient asked me to put this information, I put it for him. Also, he is divorced. This is stuff that I added, of course. I also added a message about his chart notes. It's a message saying that I believe that his recent divorce is the reason why he's having issues with his blood pressure, and that he should talk to the house therapist to see if they can find any breakthroughs. Blood pressure is a big issue because even though a lot of people tend to have it, not everybody keeps himself in a safe mental state to ever heal. So I put in a patient reminder to measure his blood pressure, to constantly make sure that he's all right. I didn't put any prescription, but if I did want to, I would touch this pencil icon and it would show me a list of drugs that I can prescribe to Bob. It seems that we already have medication for Bob. Tylenol, 1 tablet every 4 hours. If I put a prescription here, this is how he takes it. This is the medicine, and this is how much of it he takes it. If I were to ask any more medical problems, I would have to add 2 patient reminders. If I wanted to right here. This is medical problems. If I had any tests I want to take, I'd put them right here. And then if we find any issues, we'd put any we put the medical problems up here. You'd put the pencil, and it'd give you a list of all the possible problems. You'd find the best one that matches, and send it on its way. All right, now let me teach you how to quickly erase everything. What I did here was I went to every stage. Like, I put a pencil here, and I removed the gender identity, sexual orientation, marital status, and for messages, I just put completed, and that way it was gone. Also, for the assessment, I did the same thing. I just removed it that way. Everything else basically stayed the same, so that's why nothing else really changed. Overall, this demonstration was to show that OpenEMR can be a tool that helps healthcare workers with the way they handle their patients, the demographics, the schedulings, prescriptions, and anything else that is required and helps them. It has its vulnerabilities, but I believe it's still an amazing open source application that can only improve as time goes on with updates. With its flaws, I would say just be on the lookout for updates. All the same, I would always recommend it to any healthcare practitioner. If you have any questions, please send them in the comments. Thank you so much.